good way to describe it. Definitely. Okay, so let's get started.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just,
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
All right. Nice little recap there. Oh, that's right. We have new people. I humble you. Okay. For the notes, the only thing new I think is, right, we need to ask them about Valentine's Day, where they were that day. Clues. Alderby footage. Oh, I forgot we could do that. Okay, so let's see this.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu,
Uh-oh.
however you address him.
Not Cthulhu.
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power.
Hi,
When there's
Louisa.
too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time, as by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next. Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float.
What?
3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened.
What
Where's
the?
your glass, Doctor?
What the? What was that? What was that? That was the weirdest thing. Ugh. Ugh. What? Oh, that was so weird. What is this game? Why is it pitch black? Okay. That was creepy. Okay, first of all, hello, Louisa, darling. Oh my god, I'm so freaked out. So we were just looking at the clue that I think Jaya, our assistant, gave us last time at the end of the last stream. The Alderby footage, which I suppose is the name of that guy. He's clearly one of Dr. Dekker's other patients. They consider it evidence, though. So, I don't know. But that was really, really weird. First of all, he mentioned Cthulhu, okay? He's talking like God and Cthulhu and all this chaos theory. And then that part where it went black, like the screen and the glass broke. I don't know. That was weird. Hmm. Okay. But let's let's try not to think about that right now. I don't know if we're supposed to use the footage somehow. No, doesn't say anything in the notes. Okay, what we're gonna do is talk to the two, well, that's weird. Why is it orange? Lacey and Jasmine are orange. Wait, it turns red when we're done with them, right? I think so. And it's orange because I have to talk to them. I haven't seen Lacey or Jasmine before. Hi, Coco. How are you? And the only new thing that just happened right now that you missed, we watched like a clue that was given to us, which was footage of another patient of Dr. Dekker. And he was rambling about Cthulhu and about chaos theory and how psychiatrists are important in order to prevent Cthulhu from coming out or something. And then the screen went black at this weird part, and then the glass broke, and it was just really creepy. I got chills. This game knows how to freak me out. So now we're going to speak to, it looks like, two of Dr. Dekker's other patients. Question history. Okay, we're going to talk to, I guess we're on Jasmine. Hello?
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
Oh, she's the only one who's actually asked us that. Well, she said she doesn't come in that often, so. She asked me a question though, so I suppose I should respond to that.
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
Yeah, Dr. Dekker is highlighted there, so we'll just type up Dr. Dekker.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
Well, notes got updated. I should tell I should tell Jasmine that Dekker was stabbed. Interesting. Okay. Dr. Dekker was stabbed.
Ouch. I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Okay, well, that's what we were gonna ask everybody anyway. So, Valentine's Day.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce. I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic. I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy, takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours.
Okay, I have a few things that I suspect. Providence?
I really don't know. Sorry.
You just said Providence. Okay, gallery?
Nope.
How about Bryce?
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times. He likes art and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
Oh, how rude. Okay, I don't see any orange stars next to them, so that's kind of interesting. Is there anything else with
We had a
this one?
display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce. I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic. I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy, takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours.
Okay, the only italic there was Bryce, so we gotta find another line of questioning here. What is your diagnosis?
I don't know.
You don't know? What is wrong with you?
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving, like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
Oh, that's creepy. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Oh, sorry. My dog is scratching at the door. Why are you scratching at the door? What is it? Such a demanding little child. Okay. Ah, yes. The perfect response to learning someone is stabbed. Owie. How vulgar indeed. Okay. So, let's see.
when you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving, like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
Okay, we just type person.
they watch me, normally disapprovingly.
That's it? Ooh, that was creepy though. How about they watch you?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art, because I'm too young.
What's the keyword here? Young?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate.
Oh, appreciate art. Okay. Appreciate art.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
She's definitely an interesting person. Now, I noticed there's 2 stars still with what is wrong with you?
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving, like a mini film.
Yeah, I
Like
guess it is like Harry
little
Potter.
vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
That's weird. Why are there still 2 stars if I already asked about the person?
they watch me.
Disapprovingly. Okay, let's try with that. Disapprovingly. No? We already went with that? Too young? No? I'm wondering what I'm missing here. Gonna have to use a hint then. How do the paintings move? Oh, well that's a little precise, but okay.
When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
She can't stop them.
When I want them to, normally.
Yeah, he was
When I want to
scratching at the
really
door.
get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
Sorry. Okay, so can't stop.
I've been working on portraits, at home, outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard. I painted a man, Dorian, You know, after Dorian Gray.
Ah, Dorian Gray. Okay. That's an interesting subject.
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
Oh dear. Looks like she has delusions. That's not good. Talking to you?
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
Right, this time I had to respond. No, that is not true. Don't listen to it.
I hear it so many times from that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Okay, and we got notes. I should ask Jasmine how she felt about Dekker. Okay. How did you feel about Dr. Dekker?
He was shy. And then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Ooh. To set fire to the painting. Okay.
He was shy. And then less so.
Problem and set
When I told
fire.
him about my problem,
Okay, let's try problem first. Oh, it goes back to the what is wrong with you. Okay, what about set fire?
yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence.
Ooh.
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several
Uh-oh.
paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges.
That's why you're here.
The police did arrest me, though.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence.
What's the keyword?
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges.
Boss.
The police did arrest me, though.
That's it? Just boss? Okay.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her. Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra.
Okay, so what else?
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money.
Money?
Such a sweet lady.
Do
You'd
anything.
do anything for her.
Okay, I thought do anything would be it, but let's talk about money first.
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
I see. Suspicious. Okay, it sounds like he's thinking about that she did it for the insurance. But did the painting of Dorian get destroyed in the fire? Hold on. Let me see. Do anything. Okay. Did Dorian get destroyed in the fire?
I already ripped up the painting. It screamed as I cut it.
Ooh.
Now, whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
Tablets. Hold on.
I already ripped up the painting. It screamed as I cut it. And now, whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
Okay, I'll get it later.
The temazepam? The sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
I didn't give you... Wait, what? I was not your doctor last time. How do I address that?
The temazepam? The sleeping
Temazepam.
tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
Why am I not addressing the fact... Okay, whatever. Temazepam.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Uh-oh. She asked me a question. I don't know. Maybe you have schizophrenia?
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Oh man, I have to answer that. But first, in my head.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
Oh. Hey, it went green with her. That's our first time going green. Alright. I guess saying in my head was the answer that she was looking for. I'm sorry. Is it the same tablets that that guy was given by Dekker earlier? I don't know, Justin. That's a good question. Well, she mentioned these are for sleep. And I don't know, that other one had like a skull and crossbone on it. So I don't know. Suspicious, right? Okay, let's talk to Lacey. Anything? No, not yet. Okay. Say hello to Lacey.
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, I do not know about you.
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife.
Ooh.
So I started a neighbourhood watch.
Well, that was weird. I should ask Lacey about the neighborhood watch. Really? Okay. Jeez. Neighborhood watch.
It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes. Poor Agnes.
Poor Agnes.
She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
Interesting. What is the truth?
It killed them. It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Selling double glazing. What? A bit too preppy about that information. Yeah. She's weird. Now, it?
I'm not really sure about that.
She said it.
It killed them. It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Okay, so we're going with the double glazing, which I am curious what that means. Double glazing?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
What else do I go with this?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Let her right into her house. Okay. Her right into her house.
I could only see the silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa. Snakes for her face.
Oh dear.
And Agnes just fell to the floor. A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
This is very descriptive. I don't know. This woman. Do we go with Medusa first or something else?
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't believe me either.
Okay.
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't.
Okay, so we're just going with Dr. Dekker now. Okay. Dr. Dekker.
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they? Have they?
Are you actually asking me? I was just thinking the same thing, Justin. I was like, Medusa. And here Pharaoh's been playing God of War. But alright. Let's hear this again. I'm sorry for always having to repeat what they say. That's the only pet peeve I have with this game. But you have to do that in order to see what the italic words are, so... Oh well.
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they? Have they?
You said they haven't. So I have to answer this? Should I say yes, they have found her? But I don't know if that's true. I don't know what to say. If I say no, they haven't found her, I feel like I'll be feeding into her psychosis. But if I say yes, I might be lying because maybe they didn't find her. Oh, man. I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna agree with her then. They haven't found her. Can I say I don't know? According to them, the rules, you have to say yes or no to any question they ask you. So unfortunately, I have to answer, which is kind of ridiculous because I don't know. I wonder what would happen if I say I don't know. I'll try it, Coco, but I don't think I'm able to. Wait, also saying yes may make her clam up. That's true. I feel like maybe I'll just agree with her then. I am curious if... Let's see. I just want to know.
No, I can't really answer that.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You have to say yes or no. No, they haven't found her.
They haven't found her because that thing ate her. Or made her disappear or something. Her useless husband managed to survive unscathed, though.
Okay, we got more out of her, so Justin is right.
They haven't found her because that thing ate her. Or made her disappear or something.
I'm guessing the keyword is
Her
husband?
useless husband managed to.
Her useless husband, okay.
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gotten that stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
She'd probably think the husband did it. And maybe he did, and she's just confused.
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet. He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either.
Okay, bothered.
He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gotten that stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
So just bothered, okay.
No. He's a Weasley little man. He
Weasley.
spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing.
Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. His garden. His wife. He must have killed her and buried her in his garden. And maybe he wore a mask or something when he did it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why she saw what she saw. But I really do think he did it, and she's dead in the garden. Okay, let's see.
No. He's a Weasley little man. He spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust
See,
back
digging. The fact that he's digging.
What a thing to say. Why would you say that? I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing.
Front door.
She didn't leave. And you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer.
Unless. Uh-huh. Are you finally following what I'm saying, girl? Come on now.
What a thing to say. Why would you say that? I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing. She didn't leave. And you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer. Unless...
I thought so. Unless.
Agnes said Ron was laying the foundations for a new greenhouse. You don't think...
Yes, I do think. Foundation. Should I type greenhouse?
I need to call the police. I need to call them now. But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Oh, I have to call them, right?
I need to call the police.
Hold on.
I need to call them now. But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me. They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Oh man. I think so. Yes, I will call the police.
Thank you, Doctor. Now give me a pen and I'll write down the details for you. Don't you want to know why Dr. Dekker called me the leech lady?
Leech lady? Huh, that's interesting. That's okay, Louisa, no problem. I like the lighting here, makes her left eye very visible. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So basically, Louisa, is this woman was suspicious. She thought she saw like a Medusa-like monster kill her neighbor who's gone missing. And throughout her explaining the details, she mentioned the husband and how he's been acting like it doesn't bother him that his wife is gone, and how he's always digging in his backyard. So I think she finally put two and two together, which I already said like a few minutes before she did, that I think he murdered his wife and buried her in the garden. So now we agreed to help her call the police, but she just said something about being a leech lady.
He said that I leech thoughts from people,
Hmm?
suck 'em right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too.
What?
I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up.
Wait, what?
I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. She. Oh my god. And here I was believing her, thinking, oh, you poor thing, you witnessed what might have been a murder. And now it's like, holy crud, she's making me think she killed her. And what? Wait, you called him a useless husband. You say that for someone that you're sleeping with? Oh my gosh. Um, I don't know what to do with this woman. I just said I would call the police. Oh dear. Maybe I should tell them she did it.
He said that I leech thoughts from people,
Ooh, she's creepy.
suck 'em right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
She actually asked me this question. What do I think she does for a living? I don't know. You're a professional liar. You're a con woman. I don't know. Yes, we might have just been bamboozled. I am flabbergasted right now. I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what you do for a living. What do you do for a living?
That's not really a question I can answer.
How do I ask this? I might need a hint. I don't know. Do I just guess? You sell double glazing. Maybe she is the saleswoman? Is that what they're going with? What were you doing on Valentine's night? Oh yeah, I do have to ask that, don't I? You're unemployed. Well, she's always home or something because she was watching. You sell double glazing.
Doctor, you're so good. We're going to get on just fine.
Okay, so I was right about that? Interesting. I don't know. She could be lying. I don't trust her anymore. Was it Where Were You on Valentine's night?
I was at Henley Church. They had a service that ran right up till midnight. For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
I have to answer this. No, I do not have someone.
Garden club. You should come with me one night. It's a lovely way to meet new people.
Oh, we're done with her. And yet, I still don't know. I still don't know. Did the husband kill his wife? Or did she kill the woman? I don't know. I feel like whenever we finish with these people, I just end up with more questions than answers. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I think now we can move on. Hello, Bryce. How are you? Oh, now I'm trying to talk like that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's just showing me the other ones. Well, let's ask him. Yeah, let's ask him. Where were you Valentine's night?
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme Love Conquers All.
I know that's true.
I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Okay. What I'm trying to remember. Where is the... Hold on. Where is the... Traffic lights. Patients start out red, but then turn yellow when you revealed everything. You need to go on to the next act. Okay, it was weird that those people were orange or whatever. Okay, it's fine.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
No. Why did it do that? Okay, we're still with Bryce. We asked that lady. Yes, I think we did. She was at church. She was at Henley Church. So I had to keep questioning Bryce, but I don't know what else to talk to him about. Responses. Art?
Nope, I've got nothing.
Oh, I got an achievement. Nice. Gallery?
Not something I know about.
Yes, you do. Paintings.
I don't know.
What else do I need to ask you about? What's her name? Wait, what was that other patient's name who, Jasmine? Should I type up Jasmine for him?
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
Nope. We're at a dead end. Okay, gotta use a hint then. Oh. How are you today? Tell me more about Dekker. Can you see something behind me? What the? I'm not gonna ask that. You seem preoccupied.
Sometimes I see a girl standing behind you.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know who it is.
No.
I don't know what you're asking me either.
No. No, we are not doing this. I am not doing this creepy ghost stuff. I'm not looking behind me right now. I'm like freaking freaked out. Yeah, he's one of the same ones from the other day. He's the gravedigger. Okay. One of them was that. I'm not asking about that. I'm not looking behind. I'm so creeped out.
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me. I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Out of control?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen?
Do I have to answer that?
Go to a fairground?
Go to a fairground. Huh. Yeah, I think he was wearing different clothes, honestly. And it better not be no girl from the ring. I don't play with that. Let's see. Coco, don't laugh at me. Okay, Bryce asked what I would do if I had an extra hour. Maybe I should suggest things he might have done to gain his trust. I wonder if he's stolen anything, or spied on anyone, or helped anyone. Okay, how do I go about this then? What I would do. I would help someone?
I don't have anything to say to that.
Okay. He's kind of cute minus the teeth. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yes, I would go to the fairground.
Ha! That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
Spied on someone?
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me.
So he does spy.
Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles. I've always wondered what she looks like naked.
Uh-oh.
So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sir. Sir. You did not just... No. No. Okay, first of all, let's go back to this. I see 2 stars here.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Okay, I thought I already dealt with that. Why is it... he's not cute no more, right? We got a predator. Let's, we'll come back to that. I don't know.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica. She's friendly and...
Okay, let's just go with Jessica.
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked.
Oh my god.
When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like.
Jeez.
That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
If you're asking me, I'm gonna say yes. It is wrong.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
What? He made you this way?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
Changed.
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
But when he did give you advice... Advice?
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did.
What the heck?
But he pushed me. He made me think it.
This is strange. Okay, I see green stars now. I think we already asked him. Yeah, Valentine's night. Anything more?
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I
Ooh.
helped carry his coffin to the burial site. Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh yes, it has 2 stars. I was about to say Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, maybe. Huh.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site.
Coffin.
Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Okay, coffin.
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
A decoy. This is getting conspiracy theory-ish.
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else, or cremated. Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
I don't want to answer this. You're creeping me out, dude. Yes, I want to be cremated, I guess.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
I thought you would like that. So the only thing I still have 2 stars is with out of control.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Okay, I thought I already answered that, so why are the stars still there? Yeah, the questions sometimes don't have a yes or no answer, but you're supposed to put yes or no when you answer them for some reason. It's really annoying. Feels awkward. Feels like a way of throwing us off the skeeviness of, yeah, that's true, right? Okay, I think we're gonna need another hint because I don't know where else to go from here. Oh, we do have to answer some more. Okay. I'm not doing the behind me thing. Hell no. So they did say he probably stole things.
Yes, I would steal too. And I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I've stolen bigger things.
Really? Bigger things?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol. From petrol, well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that.
Wow.
I'm not proud. I think I've been doing it because I can. To prove to myself either way, my extra hour is actually real.
Okay, I don't see any more stars. So I have to continue on and say I'd help people.
I did think, what good could I do other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook, I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
What? No. No, you took another picture. Oh no. I know I don't want to do green stars, but
I took a picture after undressing her. I put her clothes back on before time resumed. To be honest, there wasn't much to take off and put on.
What the hell?
Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor?
No, I don't know. I refuse to give in to what you're trying to suggest, sir.
I have no idea what you want me to say.
Oops, I put a question mark. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't have stars next to it. Well, let's see. Do we have any more 2 stars? No, we don't. So I have no choice, guys. I have to ask about the one thing I don't want to ask. I don't wanna.
Possibly a relative of yours.
No.
Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
That's it? What? But wait, that's it? I'm not supposed... I don't have to ask any more about that creepiness? I mean, I know he's not green, but... Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave him right there. I don't know if I actually want to hear any more about this girl behind me. Okay, let's talk to Claire. Crazy Claire. How you doing?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Parents?
Sorry. I don't know.
Anniversary?
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan anyway. I had to toughen up quickly.
Yes, she is the rich lady who stabbed her husband. Okay, let's see. Anything else?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Parents' death.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Okay, parents' death.
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Huh.
I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Oh, well, that's tragic. So lake house?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake, only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
Okay.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Sure, as long as you don't want to stab her. You are allowed.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Wait, find her? You mean like track her down? I'm kind of concerned. Justin, no, don't say that. You can't be the same girl. We have a few things to work with. Let's see.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad.
Sad.
I don't usually talk to children.
Okay, sad.
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Hunting.
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins.
Ugh.
It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them.
Ew.
I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
Okay, what else?
David had been hunting again, and, well, She's seen some of the skins he hung around the...
So just David, because I already said hunting.
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
Wait, the spare was missing.
I don't know anything about that. Perhaps you should be taking more notes.
Or do I just put spare?
Perhaps we should change the subject. You seem to be struggling.
Oh, screw you. Fine. Oh, it's only a green star anyway. Let's go back to the yes, you are allowed.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I got a message on Discord and looked away. Did you see what the italic word is so I don't have to put you through watching that again? Don't message me on Discord while I'm streaming. If you didn't see it, that's okay. I'll just replay it again. Again was the word? Okay.
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Nope. Alright.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Oh, I have to answer her question. I'll say yes, but it feels creepy to tell her, yes, go ahead and track down this little girl.
Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
Okay. That feels kind of pointless, but alright. Let's ask about, Valentine's night.
Could you narrow it down a bit? You're asking me too much in one go.
What? That was narrowed down. Where were you on Valentine's night?
I'm happy to discuss all of these things, just one at a time.
Okay, you know what? Let's go back to talking about Dr. Dekker then. I don't know.
There's very little I'm not willing to talk about, Doctor. But I'm afraid I don't know anything about that.
Ay, Dios mío, señora. Okay. Anything else about... I don't want to use a hint. What? I asked her. It should have worked. And he died Valentine's night, not day. Screw you, game.
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Session?
Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
Oh, that's it? An offer she couldn't refuse. That's suspicious. Huh. Well, that was weird. And that's true. We are just feeding them everything they want to hear. Okay, dog, please go. Go be with your mom. Mafia connections. Maybe. Alright, let's talk to... Is it Elin? I can't remember how she pronounced her name. Dead horse head now. How are you today?
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Ah, this is the nurse, the angel of death. Stealing from patients.
I don't know. Are you happy, Doctor?
Am I happy? Yes, I am happy.
You seem happy. You have a very positive energy.
Okay, way to change the subject. We need to keep talking about some other stuff.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Okay, accused of stealing.
No, that's not a question for me.
Wait.
This?
Oh.
Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Okay, I remember we mentioned her playing with her locket before. You wonder what she would have said if I had said no? Yeah, you look like... Oh, wait, she also said Hilda is getting worse.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
Too late?
To help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
Loose ends?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think I have any loose ends. I don't know what that says about me.
Okay. What else?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
So, Alice?
Alice was one of my favourites. She never held back, spoke her mind about everything. But she had a wicked sense of humour.
Okay, that's a dead end. What about the locket?
I feel like you're asking me questions about something I...
Okay, forget that.
To help her finish her unfinished business.
Unfinished business, okay.
Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
Talent?
I can change my skin.
What?
What I look like.
Uh-oh.
I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them.
Oh no.
It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
You could have just said, you pretend to be their loved one or something, not that you actually become them. Please. Please. So she's not an angel of death, but maybe a hit woman for the elders. She's a fae. It's Mystique, yes. Okay. Note says, Elin accused of stealing, said it started with the locket. What else have patients given her? Ah. What else have patients given you?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Huh. Not valuable.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Oh, this is actually very controversial. Some people would say, yes, you are very much wrong because you are supposed to, follow protocol and pass on the belongings to the family. But if the actual elderly person really did give it to her, then doesn't she have the right to keep it? Oh dear. Let's go back to her creepy talent thing.
I can change my skin. What I look like.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Okay, the only italic words were comfort them, really?
I only shift at work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
Really?
I don't think I'm deceiving my patients when I shift. I'm helping them.
Okay, back to the not valuable. Oh, she asked us the question. No, I don't think you should keep the locket. I feel weird.
I don't really have anything to tell you about that.
What? Is it because I said what she didn't want to hear? I don't know.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Oh. Well, I guess we have to tell her what she wants to hear? That sucks. You're not wrong to keep the...
Thank you, Doctor. That makes me feel much better. I shouldn't let what Terry says bother me so much.
You're right, Justin, though. We do have to keep in her good graces just to get her to talk more, I guess. Okay, I don't see any more stars, so let's go with, where were you on Valentine's?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to.
Different?
That's not really important. Ask me something else.
Okay, what's the keyword?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know.
Some guy?
But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to.
Different to what you're used to. I have to type up the whole thing. Okay, first, some guy.
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type.
Okay, I knew different would be a keyword, but different from what you're used to.
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss.
That
Then he
sounds
called
nice.
a cab, and I went home. alone.
That sounds nice. MJ, gal, give me all the dates. Is that what you're trying to say, Justin? In the most annoying voice possible? Did she say something about traditional?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, so what's the keyword? Let's see.
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab, and I went home alone.
Cab? Why would I ask about the cab? Okay, whatever, game.
I think it was about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to, if you think I need an alibi.
Well, he was murdered at 1, right? So she doesn't have an alibi. Maybe Jaya should check Elan's alibi with the taxi company. Do I have to type something because of that?
I'm not sure about that.
No. Should I type alibi?
I think we've got a bit off track. Maybe you should check your notes.
I did. Jaya can check alibi? Do I have to write that?
Sorry, no.
Jaya?
I don't know. Sorry.
I feel like stumped right now. Anything else about Dr. Dekker?
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, he was... I still can't get over it.
Oh, so I'm done with her. Okay, then what was the point of putting that in my notes? Maybe for later I can tell Jaya. Alrighty then. Let's talk to Mariana, our favorite nudist. Hello, darling. How are you today?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope.
Aw,
You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
better behaved.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know?
That's not appropriate.
He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Okay, don't stare at me. Oh, she's so creepy. I thought Mariana said she didn't drink. That's right, that's right. Ah, contradiction, objection. Last time we said this, and the game kind of like didn't let us go with it. But this time we're gonna roll with this. Yes, we caught you in a lie. You said you don't drink.
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't know, Louisa. So with this woman, Mariana, her main issue is that she has these blackouts. And first of all, we were suspicious because she said it happens mostly when she goes to the club and goes dancing. And she was like, oh, something about they have really cheap vodka shots. But then earlier, then later or whatever, she was like, oh, I don't drink. And we were like, objection! But the game didn't let me continue with that. But anyway, when she has these blackouts, all she remembers is like she ends up like at the beach. And then she goes swimming, but she doesn't drown. And she can hold her breath for a really long time. It's really weird. So we're trying to figure out what's causing her blackouts. And she's really flirty and creepy. So yeah. Hey, Smooth. Thanks for stopping by. It's alright. You had a busy day, huh? Oh. Well, she wakes up naked on the beach. So that's the nudism. And she's very comfortable being naked, so that's about it. Um So it's weird because what she just said, I felt like it didn't answer my whole you didn't drink thing.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Better behaved.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I knew it!
That's not good behavior, is it?
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I called this. Ah, man. Yeah, I really thought she was being roofied, but the game didn't let me continue that line of questioning either. Okay. Ah, there's so many things I want to go. Okay. First, the better behaved, and then, oh, the beach. That's right.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Hold on. I'm streaming. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. I need to take a break. I'm sorry I don't have like one of those be right back screens, but I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, what did I miss? Hi, Sign. How are you? Hope you slept well. The last of the giant pizza today, huh? That's nice. Alright, now where were we? Let's see.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Okay. Drinks.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey. Egg water. I don't drink.
Okay, so now she's saying again that she doesn't drink. I'm still suspicious of her with the whole vodka thing. Persuasive was another one.
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly,
Oh, come on.
but I think I have a nice smile.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad you got to sleep. So she is a true temptress. Definitely. Let's see. There's so many things.
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them.
Hmm? Does that mean he wouldn't like her because she's not older? Interesting. There's no more stars with that, though.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Missed it, huh?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Huh. Okay. What else?
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile.
Okay. Why do you think you're ugly?
Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful. Makes me feel dull by comparison.
Okay. Truly beautiful? Or seen something truly beautiful?
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea. But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor. I've just had a phone call from a solicitor.
Jesus
Ben's
Christ.
trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. Well, just let me know.
Okay, I almost had a heart attack right there. Oh my god. Frick you, Jaya. What the hell? Coming out of here like, oh my lord. Whatever she said didn't even truly sink into my brain because I was so freaked out. Something about Ben suing. Oh my god. My heart. My heart. I'm so freaked out. I can't. Oh, shoot. Why you do that, game? Okay. Thank you, Justin, for telling Sign about that. And we did speak to two other people, but they're not the same people we spoke to last time. They're like newbies. One of them is like she works at an art gallery and the paintings move, and then the other one Uh, maybe she saw a murder happen, but we're not sure because she's really creepy and might be lying. I don't know. Um, that freaking jump scare has really screwed me up.
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea. But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Intimate secrets. All right.
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
Oh. Wait, did we already discuss? No, we didn't do Valentine's yet. Okay.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true. I saw one of your patients actually. The nurse? She was on the pier with someone. Pretty much all of the night too, so I can vouch for her even though she probably didn't see me.
Okay, so that's good actually. We can start the process of elimination of suspects because we have let me see, Bryce was seen at the art gallery by Jasmine. So Mariana saw Elin. The only one we can't vouch for so far is Claire because she was at the lake house. Why did she pop up? I don't know. We'll speak to Jaya last. Freaking giving me a heart attack, Jaya. Let's talk to Nathan next. Hello, Nathan. You poor thing. How are you? I can never spell you today.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Interesting. Now, he doesn't want to talk about it, but...
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Alright, let's talk about the clothes.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Okay, let's see. Is it going to be just the question, or should I talk about something else?
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Okay, what's my favorite season? This one is not a yes or no, so I feel kind of awkward. I mean, why do I have to answer with yes or no? That's so stupid. Yes, my favorite season is autumn.
I thought you'd be an autumn person. That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive. And you like your space.
True. True. That is me. I think. Oh, except maybe not that productive sometimes. Your favorite is summertime? How about you, Sign? Louisa, if you're still there. Okay, shall we ask him, where were you on Valentine's?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, what were you doing on Valentine's?
Can't help you. Sorry.
They're being picky.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day, visiting Hannah's grave. It was the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Okay. He was also at Henley Church, just like that other woman. So Sign used to be summer, but now either spring or autumn. Louisa likes spring. Alright.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day,
Henley Church.
visiting Hannah's grave.
Anything else?
It was the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Okay. Henley Church.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Okay. What about epitaph?
We walk alone without our angel.
Aw. That's so sad.
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Aw, you poor thing. Summer's just too hot for you. It is too hot for me as well.
We walk alone.
Alone is the other word. Okay.
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
I don't think you should stay alone. It's time to move on, my darling.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping.
I guess so.
Maybe it's just company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Okay. Let's go back to the Henley Church.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
No, I don't think had anything to do with Dekker's murder.
Yeah, I did get a call from him. He was rambling on about something to do with hypnosis. My mind literally switched off. It must have been good, though, because that was one of those nights when I slept through to the next day.
Huh. Okay. Achievement. Registrar. What else can we talk about? I feel like we're missing something. Hope they found Octodad. La 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 la. We already talked about Dr. Dekker. Did we?
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. the memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
Cursed you?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am.
Ooh.
Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Yes, but don't blame me if it goes wrong.
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs.
No.
I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
That's sad. Don't set fire to your beloved stuff. Aww. Can I tell him to set fire to neither? But I know he wants to prevent the loop day from happening. To neither.
I've got nothing.
Nope, it didn't work, guys. Yeah, I think the chair. I would not want him to burn the pictures because that's just all your memories right there, and then he'll slowly start to forget what she looks like, and oh, that's too sad. No, he has to burn the chair. I hate this. Rocking chair.
Set fire to the rocking chair. I never like the way it moves forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards.
Okay, we're done with him. That means the last person in this list will be Jaya. Jump scare Jaya. I wish she hadn't done that to me earlier. Okay. With her, it was something about Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor or shall we try and talk it out with him?
I don't remember the issue because you jump scared me. Okay, first of all, Jaya, don't you ever, ever interrupt my sessions like that again. That was so awful, giving me a heart attack. We should talk to him.
I don't know.
Wait.
So, should I get a solicitor or shall we try and
Talk it out. Okay.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
Mum?
I don't know about that, Doctor.
Part-timer. Okay. Whatever that means.
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
Oh. Okay. What else do I need to talk to you, Jaya? Oh, yeah. Something in the notes. Jaya should check Elan's alibi with the taxi company. Okay. Check Elan's alibi. The taxi company.
One step ahead of you, boss. Elin was picked up from the pier just after 11 p.m. There is no way she could have got from there to here in an hour.
Okay, so Elin is officially off our list of suspects. And I think we can include Mariana because she mentioned seeing Elin there. And then, let's see, we already said the 2 at the art gallery. So really it's just Claire and Nathan, though I don't want to believe Nathan did it, since he said he was at the church grieving his ex who passed away. So it looks like it might be Claire or Jaya herself, which I still very suspicious of her. Yeah, okay, Justin, that's what I just did. So what else can we... Do I just talk to her? It was your day.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't know.
How are you feeling?
Hey, you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're supposed to be doing grief counseling with her.
Hey, you.
Just grief. Okay.
Oh, I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
Him.
I've got no idea what you're talking.
No. Okay. Wait, maybe just numb?
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Ooh. Tell me what you think, girl.
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
Okay, let's go back to this.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but
Work
did.
late with you, huh?
What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. Do you think of the patients? Oh, that applies to that. Okay.
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
Patterns?
Mainly, he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters. Mainly, he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Referral letters, okay.
Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Okay, I hope you find them. Let's see, did we already talk about Valentine's?
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Uh-oh. Nathan? Oh no. Did Dekker call Nathan the day he was murdered? I should ask Nathan. Okay. That's not good. Anything else we can talk about? No. We're missing something. I have stars here, even though I already went over it, so let me see. Oh, I have to individually ask about them? Really? Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. He barely talks to me, though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Tom? Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
The 2 patients that were green, we did take care of them before you arrived sign. They were 2 new ones. I don't think they're main focus characters, but they came in and we talked to them for a little bit. So, tell me about Mariana.
Mariana is a special girl. There's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
Okay, nothing else about Mariana then. Let's talk about Tom again. What was it?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
Okay, just about the hobby.
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground.
That's scary.
He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point.
Uh-oh.
So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute.
Oh no.
Can you guess what happened?
Oh no. Did Tom die?
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Oh wow. Tom. Jeez. There's still stars there though.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. Here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
Wait, he resigned? That's new.
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder.
Ooh.
It's sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains.
Jaya?
I've got his resignation letter somewhere. I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Ah, so Alderby, who is the guy we were watching a video of at the beginning of the stream, and he was talking about chaos and Cthulhu and all that. He's one of the guys who does the hiring and firing. Interesting. And then the fact that we have more evidence, which is Dekker's resignation letter. 11th of February. To whom it may concern, please accept this letter as notice of my intention to resign from my position, Dr. That's it? Wow. Okay. Huh. That was intriguing. Very intriguing. I think we're good.
David Hunt,
I can change my skin.
then Skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs,
patterns.
rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Oh, Doctor, you surprised me. Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force?
Nope.
Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details, and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you. And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, that's so weird. Spiked. Oh, are we gonna talk about Mariana's drink being spiked? Maybe that's why she's blacking out? Alright. This is interesting. Professor Warwick is new. Notes. The arrest report says Claire killed David. I've underlined some things to ask her about. Wait, she made it sound like she stabbed her husband, but he's alive. Oh? I've underlined some things to ask her about. I wonder if Bryce buried David. What happened with... Wait, Ben? Oh, Ben is the employee. Ask patients about the paper spike. Too much to do today. No kidding. Hold on. Let's see. Claire's arrest report. Statement of Christian Weber. 40 hours. Seen from the neighbor of the Bauer house. Reported disturbance. We arrived at the address and knocked on the front door, but there was no reply. We then examined the rear of the property and gained entry through insecure patio doors. We entered the property through this door, and I announced myself by shouting police, but did not hear any response. We searched the premises. Upon entering the dining room, I saw a female seated next to a man who was lying on the ground. The man did not appear to be conscious. Both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls, and furniture. Oh, God. I noted what appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which was also covered in blood. At this point, I asked the woman to put her hands on her head, which she did. PC Holt secured the female while I checked the man for signs of life, but found none. I asked the woman her name, and she identified herself to me as Claire Castleford. I asked if she knew the dead man, and she said he was her husband, David Castleford. I asked what happened, and she said that she had killed him. Following a search by PC Holt, which revealed no other persons present at the house, I said to Castleford, "You're under arrest on suspicion of murder," blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, that's, Claire, we need to talk, girl. All this time, you made it sound like your husband was, still alive? Crime scene report. Victim was located in his office, seated on a chair behind the desk, soaked in blood with an obvious chest wound. Paper spike desk accessory protruding from the approximate region of the victim's heart. Estimated from liver temperature. Time of death between 8:30 and 10:30 p.m. Oh, I thought I was at 1 in the morning. Oh. So anybody who was seen between 8:30 and 10:30, they have an alibi. Note the victim's body was reportedly discovered at 10:20 p.m. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Hi, Pharaoh. How you doing? So sorry you're late. One word, taxes. Man, taxes. That's no fun. Alright, so at this point, kind of debating. I think we'll continue just a little bit longer. I'm really sucked into the mystery here. Okay, so let's... Okay, we got a new person, Professor Warwick. And then we also have to... Let's see, the arrest report says Claire killed David. That's Claire. Did Bryce bury David? What happened with Ben? Ask patients about the paper spike. Too much to do. Yeah. I kind of still just want to talk to... Oh, Jaya's there. Okay, I see. But let's talk to this professor because we've never seen him before. Hello?
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Ah, you don't know, eh? Well, Dr. Dekker is dead, sir. He's been murdered.
Maybe if you asked me that in a parallel universe, I actually know the answer.
I was trying to answer you. Dr. Dekker is dead.
Is he really? Actually dead? Not a worthy adversary after all, then.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay. Actually, we are suspicious because the whole thing with Bryce, the gravedigger, saying that when he buried Dekker's body or coffin, that the coffin weighed less than it should have, and he felt like maybe there was a decoy in there. Suspicious. A lot of stress trying to figure out your taxes. Ooh, can't trust TurboTax, huh? Okay.
Is he really?
Just adversary. Okay. Adversary.
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories.
Okay. Quantum theories.
Do you really want to know? Dekker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that. He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in. Well, it started with an experiment.
Okay, I guess we gotta keep asking about this then.
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
No. No, I have not heard of quantum suicide.
Quantum suicide is a thought experiment that tries to explain the many worlds theory. You're looking at me blankly. I can see that you don't understand. I knew you wouldn't. Alternate universes.
Oh, cool.
Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive.
Here we go.
Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe. I'm taking a product off a supermarket shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic to something different.
I find this so exciting just because so many games that we have played have the whole alternate or multi-universe thing. Like, the whole Zero Escape series. That's very big in there. And, I'm trying to think of what else. A few other games have mentioned it too, haven't they? But that's pretty cool. I always like talking about that, thinking about that. Just comics like The Flash, which I watch all the time and read. All right, let's see which word I need to discuss.
Quantum suicide is a thought experiment that tries to explain the many worlds theory. You're looking at me blankly. I can see that you don't understand. I knew you wouldn't.
I do understand,
alternate
sir.
universes. Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive. Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe. I'm taking a product off a supermarket shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic to something.
Something different, that's the key word. Okay. Something different.
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table.
Uh-oh.
Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability. But then, I changed a parameter.
Wait. Parameter?
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment.
Uh-oh.
So, I simply upped the stakes. Now, every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while.
What? I'm confused, sir. Okay, hold on.
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability. But then, I changed a parameter.
Okay, gambling was the other word.
Why not gambling? My wife Vanessa left me for a neurosurgeon.
Ooh.
She emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet. I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm seeing this is not going well. Needed money?
I don't know.
No, that's not the key phrase. Just money?
No,
Okay, fine. What's the key word?
Why not gambling?
Just Vanessa?
My wife Vanessa left.
Okay.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't to be, though.
I hear the word immortality and I get worried.
I'm not aware of that.
Kiva, what are you doing? Sorry. Doggy decides to bark. Okay, let's go back to parameter first.
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes. Every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while.
For a while. Okay.
Dr. Dekker killed it, and I can't get it back.
What does that mean? Killed it?
Perhaps ask me,
Wait. Dr. Dekker killed it.
Nope.
Then what's the key phrase?
Dr. Dekker.
Can't get it back? Okay, fine.
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done.
Oh, this is zero
Dr.
escape.
Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
Hangman's... I think I've heard of this.
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death. Now, it will be Monday or Tuesday next week, but it will be a surprise. Well, which day do you think you'll be executed?
I have to answer this. I think I'm executed on Tuesday. I don't know.
Well, it can't be Tuesday, because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then you know you'll be executed on Tuesday, so it won't be a surprise. Conversely, it can't be Monday either, because, well, you'll be expecting it to be Monday by deduction. Hence, a paradox. Dr. Dekker tricked me.
He tricked you. I see what you mean now. Okay. Tricked.
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet, that I would lose all of my money. Now, this didn't seem likely because I had quantum gambling on my side and it was working. But he unnerved me. He made me doubt myself. And then it happened. Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
Dude, it was bound to happen. All right, Louisa, you have a good night. Thanks for coming out. I should be finishing up soon. Sorry for my dog keep barking in the background. I don't know what's wrong with him. He doesn't normally bark at this time. Okay, so let's see. We don't have any more stars there. We have stars here.
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's.
Okay, so rich and powerful.
Honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science, almost as if he'd have preferred chaos.
Ah, there's a word we've heard before. Chaos. Actually, Justin, I have the game Contradiction. I had planned to stream it before I streamed this game, but it didn't work for some reason. So what I might have to do, I'm going to try to see if I can actually record it for a Let's Play at some point. And if not, then maybe I'll just have to play it on my own. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work. If this game works, then why doesn't that one? It looked interesting. Kiba, I swear. What is wrong with you tonight? Go with Mom. Go. Go get her. Where's Mom? Where's Mom? Right now he's like, your mom. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have stars next to Vanessa.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science. We'd be...
Alright, so the only thing I saw was children.
Well, yes, it bothered me. Especially now that I find out that she's pregnant. Oh, no, it wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems.
Ooh.
I have considered putting that neurosurgeon onto his darkest timeline. But I'm not a killer, it would seem.
Okay, the thing is with Vanessa, maybe she wasn't exactly lying. Maybe she couldn't have children with him because he was sterile. Maybe? I don't know. It still seems pretty harsh. Poor guy. I don't know. He seems to have some issues, though. Gambling and a bit loco with the whole immortality thing and all that. Kiba, will you stop, please? Go. Go with Mom. Where's Mom? Go get her. Go get her. Yeah, go get Mommy. Go get Mom. Okay, I have not asked him about Valentine's, so that's what I'll do now. Where were you on Valentine's Day?
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach. Don't know how I got roped into that, I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
Huh. Alright. Is there anything else I can talk to you about? Jaya?
Oh, she's Dr. Dekker's lovely assistant. I imagine she's your lovely assistant now. Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. That smile. Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my problem now?
Yes. Please. I'd like to know what's wrong with you. What is your problem?
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist. I need more money. It's true I've run out of money for my research. An opportunity has arisen.
An opportunity, you say?
A very wealthy group of individuals have offered to pay me a very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want a talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
Of what? Oh dear.
They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette.
Oh my god.
Now, I am worried because of what Dr. Dekker said, but, well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes are so high I can't possibly lose.
No.
What do you think, Doctor? Should I take them up on their offer?
No. You fool. No. Kiba, please stop. Oh my gosh.
No. No, I suppose you're right. In a darker timeline, you probably said yes, and I'm dead now. I earn good money where I work. How do I stop losing it?
Stop gambling, sir. And dog, please stop barking. Kiba. No. Oh my gosh, Pharaoh. No. Let the man play Russian roulette. I will tell him... Do I have any notes? Oh, I have to ask about the paper spike. Okay, I see. Paper spike. Nope. Huh, okay. Give up gambling.
I take your point. But I suppose to decide whether to continue gambling or to stop gambling is a gamble within itself, isn't it? Well, my time is up. Will we be having another session or... No, don't answer that. It'll turn you into a gambler like me. Infectious. Isn't it?
Ooh, that's the title of the game. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Okay, he just left. I guess we're done with him then. I told him to stop gambling. Aw, Kiba's bark sounds like your dog Rosie's. Okay, let's, I normally leave Jaya for last, but... Let's see. Do I have to talk to Jaya about Ben again? Paper spike. Okay. Anything about Ben? Anything new?
I think that's all settled now. We are agreeing to pay Ben £5,000 and he's agreeing not to say anything about what he saw.
Wait, what did Ben see?
He thought he saw a creature
Oh no.
coming out of Dr. Dekker's mouth.
What?
But at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
Oh my gosh. Are we having something supernatural happening? I thought... I don't know. We've had hints of it already. Okay, what else do I have to talk to her about? Paper spike?
It's in that police report that I gave to you. You should really take a look at it.
I did. How do you make a spike out of paper? What else do I even have to talk to her about? I don't know. Claire killed David. Do I have to ask her about it?
No, that's not it.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? We'll come back to Jaya. I feel like I don't have anything to ask her right now. So let's go back to, Let's go to Claire. We have some juicy stuff to discuss with her. Did you kill your husband? Did you kill David?
I don't know what you're after, but I don't know anything about that.
No, come on. David is dead?
If David doesn't exist, then that means that I really did kill him. He really is buried, and I really should be going to prison for a very long time. That just doesn't seem right to me. It's more probable that I reanimated him under Dr. Dekker's guidance.
What? What? Claire, no. Are we going into necromancy now? Please, no. Maybe it's the same thing that woman said she saw that was like Medusa. Dude, I hope not. I mean, we've already have mentions of Cthulhu and Medusa. Oh yeah, Pharaoh. We mentioned Medusa earlier and we were like, oh, God of War reference. Hmm.
I'm being charged with murder because the police don't know he's still alive, and I can't get David to vouch for me for obvious reasons. I think it would raise quite a few more questions than answers, which is why I'm hoping that you would be able to help me.
Uh-oh. What do you... No.
I'm being charged with murder because the police don't know he's still alive, and I can't
Charged?
get David to vouch for me for obvious reasons. I think it would raise quite a few more questions than answers, which is why I'm hoping that you would be able to help me.
Okay, so just charged.
Considering the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder.
Uh-oh.
To lessen my sentence. Because I'm not a killer. But I can't prove otherwise.
Oh, dear.
You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
I don't know what to say. Oh, no. Hey, Smogapoo. How you doing? How was work? Yes, I'm streaming. Not for much longer because it's getting late, but I felt like streaming this game a little more. Yes, she's following us everywhere, Pharaoh. This woman, she just asked me a question I don't want to answer. I don't know. Hold on. Let's ignore that for now.
A paper spike is an odd thing to use as a weapon. I suppose if it went directly into the heart, it might work.
It did.
Or through his eye, or perhaps through the ear into his brain. Or was it just a frenzied, bloody mess of a murder? Do you know, Doctor?
I do know. You're a little too eager to know. You came into a disaster? What, at work? This woman.
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that.
Looks like the only way forward is with this question.
Considering the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder.
No.
To lessen my sentence.
I don't trust you.
Because I'm not a killer. But I can't prove otherwise. You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
You're asking me. I don't know. You're crazy. I don't know. Says she killed him. You've underlined some things to ask her about. Let's go back to the clue. Okay, the neighbor, blood, steak knife, dead man, husband. Okay, what about your neighbor?
My neighbours seem far more interested in my business than they are their own. The lake house only has one house opposite, and it was on sale for some time. I suppose I should have bought it.
Oh, bought it, huh? Okay, what about blood?
It's a messy business, stabbing someone. You'd imagine that it would be like slicing into a pie with all the filling just slowly oozing out.
Ew.
But it's so much more dramatic.
No.
Like popping a cork of a bottle of champagne.
Blood sprayed everywhere.
Jesus. Jesus, this woman. What was the other stuff that was underlined? Steak knife, dead man, husband. You want pie after hearing that, Pharaoh? I'm concerned. Steak knife.
The steak knife was the closest, sharpest weapon I could lay my hands on. I didn't really have much time to think about it.
Okay, what about...
That's what it says. I can see you're confused. The police say that David is dead, fatally wounded when I stabbed him. The coroner says that David is dead. Everyone says that David is dead. There was even a funeral. But I know he's alive.
Why? Why? How is he alive?
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
How am I supposed to know? Pi is absolute and always right. Sorry, Smog.
That's what it says. I can see you're confused. The police say that David is dead, fatally wounded when I stabbed
Fatally
him.
wounded.
The coroner says that David is dead. Everyone says that David is dead.
And a funeral. Okay. Fatally wounded.
David wanted to have a talk about our relationship. Not something any married person wants to hear. He said he'd been with Iris for about a year and that he loved her.
Uh-oh.
He said he didn't love me anymore. Which I know is a lie. You don't just fall out of love with somebody.
Oh, dear.
I reacted badly. I grabbed the nearest weapon I could find, which happened to be the steak knife, and stabbed him with it. There was so much blood. I instantly regretted it. So I fixed him.
Fixed him? Oh my god, this woman. Okay, first let's talk about the funeral.
He's buried at Hanley Church. You can go see for yourself. There's even a headstone. One of your other patients was a pallbearer. I never forget her face. You should ask him.
Well, alright, Fixed him.
It was about a week later. I brought David back to life.
Oh no.
Not with voodoo, not with virginal sacrifice. I just willed it to happen, and it did.
No.
Dr. Dekker told me it was possible. But only if you're not buried.
Dr. Dekker, no.
He says once you're in the ground, there's no coming back. But until then, you have a chance at resurrection.
No, Dr. Dekker, what have you done? Oh my god, I feel like he's messing up his patients, even worse. Ah, dear lord. Bad doctor. Like Bob the Builder fixed it. The Teen Titans Go Pie song is stuck in your head.
He's buried at Hanley Church. You can go see for yourself. There's even a headstone. One of your other patients was a pallbearer. I never forget her face.
Pallbearer. Okay.
Bryce was a pallbearer for David. He's also a gravedigger, I believe.
Yep.
I don't know, Doctor.
Anything else about Bryce?
Smuggling a body out of a funeral can be difficult. Unless you pay the right people.
Oh? Oh! Is she saying that she paid him? Whoa! I should tell Bryce that Claire says he's been smuggling bodies. Oh, snap. This is getting more interesting. Okay, let's go with the fixed him thing again.
It was about a week later. I brought David back to life.
Crazy woman.
Not with voodoo, not with virginal sacrifice. I just willed it to happen, and it did. Dr. Dekker told me it was possible. But only if you're not buried. He says once you're in the ground, there's no coming back. But until then, you have a chance at resurrection.
Okay, resurrection's the key word there. And, Smog, please do share with the class. Tell us what you're thinking, buddy. I have to know.
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it. I think reanimation is more an accurate term. Like, I'm an evil necromancer raising things from the dead.
Smog. Necromancer.
David was dazed and confused when I brought him back to life, as you'd expect. He was scared. He didn't want me to go near him at first, which is understandable, as I did kill him. But I didn't really succeed in bringing him back. He wasn't a big talker before, but even monosyllabic words were more than what he seemed able to give me.
Smog, tell me. Tell me. What were you thinking?
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it. I think reanimation is more an accurate term. Like, I'm an evil necromancer raising things from the dead.
So just results? Okay.
I think his brain was already decaying during the week that he was dead. Important bits. So when I brought him back to life, I didn't heal him completely. Just gave him life in the state he was in. I mean, he's hunting and killing things and trying to roast them on fires he can only light with matches, but that's about it. He's your basic Neanderthal. So I have a problem.
What the heck? She's so weird. Oh my gosh. Smog. Pharaoh, please. You guys. Did I ask her about Valentine's yet? I don't think so. Okay, let's do the... We already did the paper spike.
Think, Doctor, think.
They're so picky.
That's not relevant here.
Yes, it is. Or did I already find out what she was doing Valentine's Day? I think I did. Okay, never mind. She said about him loving another woman, so you thought, okay. Do I have anything else to ask her? I think just this.
Considering the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder. To lessen my sentence. Because I'm not a killer. But I can't prove otherwise. You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
What am I supposed to say to this? Yes, I think you're a killer. And then what? She'll kill me. If I say no, I don't think you're a killer, then what? She's gonna force me into helping her? Crap. Uh-huh. Smog. Please calm down. I don't know what to say. I feel like if I say yes, I think you're a killer, that's not gonna go well. No, I don't think you're a killer. Even though you clearly are.
Thank you, Doctor. So then you'll help me. You'll say I was temporarily insane.
I don't know if I should help you. I don't know if I should help her. I am concerned. I mean, maybe it was temporary insanity because he did cheat on her, but this whole thing with the necromancy and him not really being dead means the insanity is still in you. What if I say no? I didn't think this game would have these difficult decisions. I thought I was just gonna ask questions and that's it. Dang it. I don't want to help her. I think she needs to go to jail. I think she's crazy. I think she needs mental help, honestly. This is virtual insanity myself. No. No, Kiba. Go. Go lay down. All right, I'm gonna say no. I don't feel right. I don't want to help her. I will not help. Oh no, but isn't that as her doctor, as her psychiatrist, I should be helping her, but should I be helping her get better? Oh, I don't know. I'm stuck. Okay. I don't know. Hold on.
Thank you, Doctor. So then you'll help me? You'll say I was temporarily insane?
I don't think you're temporarily insane. I think something's seriously wrong with you.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that. Let's have a few more sessions before you seal our fates. Or is it that you want something else? Like Dr. Dekker did.
Ooh? Ooh? Actually, looks like I said the right thing by saying no. Because now we know that Dr. Dekker...
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that. Let's have a few more sessions before you seal our fates.
Interesting.
Or is it that you want something else?
Something else.
Dr. Dekker teased me mercilessly about my electability. He didn't believe I'd reanimated David. Once, he presented me with a dead mouse and commanded me to give it life again. I didn't, of course. It's not something I'd throw around lightly. He changed his mind about me eventually. And then he mentioned the girl.
That same girl you're talking about?
I don't know anything.
Wait.
Dr. Dekker teased me mercilessly about my electability. He didn't believe I'd reanimated David. Once, he presented me with a dead mouse and commanded me to give it life again. I didn't, of course. It's not something I'd throw around lightly. He changed his mind about me eventually.
Changed his mind.
And then he mentioned the girl.
And mentioned the girl. Okay.
Dr. Dekker asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house. He saw that I was telling the truth. I can take you to see him too, if you like.
Wait.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
That's kind of dangerous. I don't know if I should be going anywhere with this woman. Hey, Inferno, how you doing? Just a little late night stream. So she killed her husband and used the dark arts to reanimate them. Been there, done that. Yeah, I don't trust this woman. Wait, the other one was, mentioned the girl.
He told me he'd locked up a girl in the basement of his house.
What?
Just for me. And he asked me to reanimate her. It was Iris. I said I couldn't reanimate something that wasn't dead, and he said that wouldn't be a problem.
What?
So I agreed. I just played along. I was hoping it wasn't real. I assumed it wasn't real. But he was offering me what I wanted. A temporary insanity diagnosis.
Oh boy, this is getting dark, man. Oh, it's getting so good. Late nights, freaking almost midnight for you, yeah. I'm trying to find a good place to stop at, but it gets so interesting. Okay, Claire says the girl in Dekker's basement was Iris. Ooh.
He told me he'd locked up a girl in the basement of his house. Just for me. And he asked me to reanimate her. It was Iris. I said I couldn't reanimate something that wasn't dead, and he said that wouldn't be a problem. So I agreed. I just played along. I was hoping it wasn't real. I assumed
boy.
it wasn't real. But he was offering me what I wanted, a temporary insanity diagnosis.
Okay, sorry guys. All right. My dog is crying a lot. Inferno. She's like, oh, hi, Pharaoh. Oh, it was Iris. Sorry, I got distracted by my dog.
It didn't happen. Dr. Dekker called me from his house to cancel. He was furious. He said that Iris had escaped and he blamed me for it. He said that I must have set her free after he told me about her. I knew it was all lies anyways. He was obviously titillating himself by reprimanding me. He knew I'd never want to speak to Iris again, so I couldn't prove it either way.
I don't know if I can believe her or not. This is just crazy to me. I don't know, man. This woman. I don't want to believe that Dr. Dekker kidnapped Iris and all that, but it's just so weird. Let's go back to changed his mind.
Dr. Dekker asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house. He saw that I was telling the truth. I can take you to see him too, if you like. Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like if I go with her, she'll kill me or something. She's crazy. Ugh. But maybe if I agree and get some proof or something. This game is tricky. Like, it has these difficult decisions. Just play along. Like to see David.
Very well. In our next session.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Is there anything else? I don't know what else to ask her. Hint time again. Have you seen your arrest report and how are you today? I thought we already asked how she was.
It makes for interesting reading, doesn't it? I can tell you're dying to ask me about it. Fire away.
I thought we already pursued that line. Well, I don't see any stars there, so how are you today?
I've been to the lake house regularly, keeping an eye on David. I saw the girl again, the one I told you about. She was playing outside.
Who is this? Oh, that's it? And I don't get to ask her more about the girl. She keeps mentioning this girl, so that's strange. Okay, Claire, we're done with ya. Let's ask Bryce a few questions before I end the stream. Like, we were supposed to ask him... Let me see, I should tell Bryce that Claire says he's been smuggling bodies. And then I have to ask him about burying David and all of that. Oh, and the Piper Spike. Got a lot to ask him. Alright. Paper Spike.
Dr. Dekker frequently used that paper spike on his desk as an example. I'm sure he did it with the other patients too. He'd make me look at it, touch the point to see how sharp it was.
What?
He'd tell me that because I think it's sharp, it will hurt me. But if I thought it was nothing, it could pass right through my hand.
That's not normal. This doctor, that's not normal at all. Okay. Creepy perv guy. Yes, he is. Okay. Let's ask him. Did you bury David?
I'm actually a classically trained pallbearer. There are a lot of health and safety considerations. Not everybody can do it. Well, properly at least. Occasionally I step in if the funeral director is short-shouldered. I do remember her face. She wasn't upset in the usual way. She seemed agitated. Her husband must have been a giant. The coffin was so heavy. I remember because aft port side sprained his ankle. That and he wasn't lifting correctly.
Okay, huh. What else do we have to go with? Claire says you are smuggling bodies.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Doctor. I saw Claire Castleford's husband in the coffin myself before carrying him to the grave. He is in the ground. I'm sure it wouldn't take much for the police to get an order to have him exhumed. Just make sure it's done on Tuesday morning when I'm off.
Okay. I believe him over her. I should tell Claire Bryce says her husband is in the ground. Ooh, I'm gonna go back and forth with these two. Interesting. Do I have to go back to her right now and say that, actually? Oh, it looks like she is still yellow, so... Bryce says your husband is in the ground.
Well, that's what he would say, isn't it?
What? What was the point of that? Alright. What else we got? So he's not smuggling bodies. Anything else? Oh, okay. That's my cue. My dog is not happy with me right now.